Jai Baba. Now from where to begin I don't know, but I will start from East-West gathering incident. I was selected as one of the beloved Baba's volunteer for the East-West gathering, and my duty was to be near Baba to take care of the devotees and our loving crowds, Baba's. Anyway, on the 1st November at 3 o'clock, Baba's darshan started. Suddenly people were making themselves comfortable and Baba came out from the hall and it rained like anything. And some were very nervous and some wanted to run to get Baba's darshan. Suddenly our late Rano and even Dr. Dear Gover, she came near me and told me, Dolly, try your best and bring all the foreigners on the stage and make them go inside the Guru Prasad hall.
As the rain.
Yeah. So anyway, I was making them, and one of the our volunteers said, "You just speak on the mic and say, please cool down. Baba is going to give each and every one darshan." And people were so thirsty, hungry for Baba's darshan. You couldn't believe how there was a mad rush to be near Baba, and Baba sitting cool and quietly on the sofa and waving out to each and everyone, and the devotees were having the darshan. But I have to manage for this our Indians people for the darshan as well as to see the foreigner. Anyway, many foreigners came up on the stage. I announced them, climb the stage and go in the hall. I didn't know Ruth Ringer, she couldn't walk. She couldn't walk, and I told her, please, try and walk. She said, I can't walk. I said, take Baba's name and walk. She got hold of my shoulder and said, you help me, Baba, you help me, Baba. I said, you walk.
Why couldn't she walk? Physically she couldn't, or
physically she couldn't walk.
She walked with a cane or wheelchair?
No, wheelchair. And I never knew her on Baba's.
You didn't know
name.
She was wheelchair bound?
No. I don't know how because I was busy with the volunteer job. And poor thing, she came and sat in Baba's Sahas. And this rain started, and this lady was very last one to come. I don't know who brought her near the stage. Then I said, come along, climb. She said, I can't though. Madam, she was telling. I said, take Baba's name. I never knew that she couldn't climb. Anyway, I made her climb the steps. Then I told Rano, can't remember any one of ladies Manli and some other volunteers. They helped her to take her in. That was the one grand moment for me to remember in my life.
So she did climb the stairs because you didn't understand.
No, I didn't understand. She couldn't walk.
And
that was the great thing of beloved Baba. So anyway,
wow.
And
do you remember who this was? Would you say this? What's the name?
Ruth Ringer.
Ruth Ringer.
Anyway, the rain subsided and the darshan was going on. Baba cool and quiet. There were some ghazals, songs, bhajans and everything. It went very well. And last, it was a aarti where we, Pune Center, put 7 colors lady. They were dressed in a sari with 7. Even some foreigners, we made them wear the saris of 7 colors. The aarti was done.
Beautiful.
And then those people who dressed up as some Baba's favorite 7 color, they embraced Baba. But I couldn't embrace because I knew Baba was so tired. So only I did. Baba looked at me and I only said, Jai Baba. So Baba smiled at me and he did like this. Then I moved around to take the clothes and everything. I was doing lots of job by Baba's grace. Anyway, for 3 days during East-West gathering, I was doing volunteer job. On the 4th day, Eres told me that Baba is telling you, today you are free. You roam around Guru Prasad, do whatever you like. You are free.
Day off.
Yes, but you have to roam around and see everything, how the devotees are doing, what they are doing, help them, listen to their difficulties, anything. First thing and foremost, I went and drank water. I was so thirsty. Before I can say, can you believe our people, Indian devotees, they were so wild, thirsty to tell Baba. Some used to pull my blouse. Actually, my blouse was torn at the back.
Just grabbing to want to
Yes.
And they're
Yeah. My
Wow.
blouse was torn. Now I have to put that sari, cover myself up the torn.
you had no time to even sew.
No time to ask anyone. So with my this putting my sari double table and with the torn blouse, helping the devotees, pulling them. They used to actually put their whole body on Baba's feet. Those ladies. They never cared. They wanted Baba's love, but they were hungry for Baba's only, nothing else.
They didn't realize poor Baba's
And I had to pick them up. That time I was very healthy. Oh, Baba ki
very
jai.
strong, huh?
Very strong, healthy.
Wow.
Anyway, so for 3 days I did all this job. Then last day of the East-West gathering, Baba gave me order to be free, do whatever you want.
The last
in Guru
day.
Prasad. So I said, Jai Baba. And I went first thing and drank water. Baba ki jai. Then I said, come on, let's go to the front gate. I thought people are coming in a queue. There was big queue going on. And on the gate, what I saw, I can't believe my eyes. There were policemen couldn't control the devotees and the crowd. In the end, it was a gate crash. Oh my God, I don't know how I moved away from that crowd and went near the mandap where all the devotees were sitting and the queue was there for the darshan. Suddenly, in nowhere, I saw my brother-in-law, Baily Irani, one of Baba's old devotees.
Baily, yeah.
My brother-in-law. His sister is on the wheelchair and his niece is standing there. She is waving to me, Dolly auntie, Dolly auntie. So I went near that lady. She was a very old lady. And she said, Dolly, Jai Baba, take me to Baba's darshan. I saw her. How can I pick her up and take her in this jam-packed crowd? I said, I look at Baba and then I look at her. I said, Tehmina said Jai Baba. I told her to say Jai. She said, Dolly, Jai Baba. I said, no, to Baba. So she said, Jai Baba. And then as soon as she said like that, I picked her up. And in that crowd, I don't know how I took her near Baba. Baba looking at her, looking at me, looking at her. Then she naturally after so many years, she saw Baba. She said, Baba, I can't bear it, I can't bear it. Baba said, have patience, just think of me, nothing else. I'm the one, I'm the real one, just take my name. Then Baba said, Dolly, come along. She was in my hand.
The whole time?
The whole time. For 10 minutes, she was in my hand. Then I carried her to the wheelchair. Then I told her granddaughter, now you think she got Baba's darshan. And then again I bowed down to Baba, did like namaskar. Baba ki jai. This is the last day of my experience of being with beloved Baba. Then again, so many people coming to me, come along, take me to I said, just go on. And Baba looking everywhere, who's unhappy not to have. So he made sign. I said, come along, move in between the lines in the queue. And everyone got it. And I didn't know so many people. And since that time, people came to know that I'm one of beloved Baba's devotees. Then what other thing?
So how did the East-West gathering end? How did it?
Then with this gate crash. But can you believe, dear lovers of Baba, it went very smoothly, though it was gate crash.
He saw everyone that crashed the gate got to still see
Baba came to know the news. The police inspector, the officers, those police cops, they were coming telling Baba, cool like a cucumber, very cool, nothing, it never bothered. And he said, each and everyone will have my darshan.
So many people, how we do.
Now this old lady, being one of Baba's lover, my brother-in-law's sister, so they and her husband and children.
Say the names when you tell them.
Her name is Tehmina Irani,
Yeah.
and her husband's name was Boman Irani.
Yeah, because see, this is
So
historical
they
stuff.
were staying with Baba for a few years in MeherBabaLibrary. So one day suddenly Baba told her husband, I want that you may grow okras, lady fingers. He said, how come this dry desert, how can I grow okras, Baba, dear? He said, come on, it's your duty. From tomorrow onwards you must do. So he sowed the seeds of okras. He said, Baba, I did it, now what to do? Go on. It's 1 month time I'm giving. I want okras from this plot.
Wow.
So Baba, it's impossible. I can't do it. He said, you got faith in me? He said, yes, Baba. Then what shall I do? Just say, Baba wants okras, Baba wants ladyfingers, Baba wants bhendi. Every morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you used to go near the plants, he used to tell. And in 1 month time, that okras plant were flourished with ladyfinger okra.
Because he told the plants that
Yes.
every day.
Now just see, the thing is, Baba had the nice wheel of okras, but we human beings cannot understand this thing. Our Almighty Lord Meher Baba. Meher Baba. God is there to be loved, not to be discussed, analyzed. Nowadays, now the scientists and everyone, they have found out that talking with the plants, they become very healthy. I don't know, whatever it is.
It helps them grow faster.
Grow fast.
And music.
And also the music.
And the music too,
So-
certain kind of music.
And I don't know the year which year Baba told to Tehmina's husband Boman, just you talk with the plants, and this science is going on now. I don't know, it must be 1920, 24. This God gave us the idea, but we couldn't understand. So, like my dear late Pendu used to say, Dolly, don't worry, you got no time to read any Baba's literature. Just love him. This is all big show. Just put your heart in Baba and don't do anything. Now I have got the time to read, but I cannot read. When my children were small, I used to see all Baba's devotees, Pune lovers, used to read the books, but I couldn't. This is Baba. One thing I've learned from Pendu, that love Baba, nothing else. Most important is to love Baba. Then I come for the East Gathering incident. East Gathering. This East Gathering was specially noted for only the Indians.
What year was this?
I think so, 64 or 65. So, I don't know, it was the second day or third day of East Gathering. One of the lady Mandli came near me. I was a volunteer that time also.
I was going to ask that. Were you a
Yeah.
volunteer or were you?
Yes, she came to me. She knew that I was big, healthy, happy lady. Happy, no, healthy. Yes, I was happy in Baba's love.
Very strong.
Yeah, I was happy in Baba's love to do all this
Yeah.
Baba's job.
But you were also very strong, so they.
Yeah. So she came to me and said, Dolly, there is one Parsi lady. She has disguised herself in Maharashtrian sari. In Maharashtrian sari.
Like Marathis.
You must be
The
knowing
one
what
between
type
the legs,
Yeah,
between the
yeah.
legs,
9 year sari. And she has painted her face that she cannot be recognized as a Parsi. Her name was Rati, but I don't know her second name now. Excuse me for my age. So I saw her, this lady, I know her, but how can she be? I don't know which of one of Baba, Lady Manli told me, take care of her. I try and don't let her go, she's going to harm Baba. I said, come on, Baba is there. As soon as her turn came with the queue, I forgot my volunteership
She was disguising herself
in herself.
She had a stick.
And she had one bamboo stick,
on her side, hidden in her sari.
yeah, with this.
Wow, underneath her arm and,
Yeah.
and in her sari.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
So, I said, it must be this lady. Suddenly, she was going to go. I grabbed her with my two arms and I pressed her and she's struggling to get free from me. How dare you, she's telling me. And I'm calling to one of Baba volunteer on the stage, Shinde, come help me.
Cindy, a man.
Yeah, man volunteer.
Pune Center.
Pune Center. Shinde, tries I call. Suddenly, Baba is looking at me. Baba is saying, don't worry, everything is okay.
Baba was there all of a sudden?
Yeah, Baba was there near
On the
Baba.
stage.
It was happened near Baba. And suddenly, I don't know from where two cops came. He said, Mataji. They grabbed her hand and said, now relax. Then I went near Baba. I went little close to Baba. Baba did like this, go. I didn't feel any tired, nothing else.
Did you see the stick after you let go?
Yes.
Did you see the stick before you grabbed her, or
Yeah,
only?
the stick was, so I didn't care about my eyes. If the stick would have, my eyes would have been damaged, but I care for my beloved Lord Meher Baba. Avtar Meher Baba ki jai. Now, what are the things
What
to tell
an
you?
amazing story.
What are the
So
things?
what happened? The police took her
Police
away?
took her.
Took her away, yeah.
Ah.
Like this, so many times people try to do dirty things with beloved Baba, but Baba was as cool as anything. My loving dear Meher Baba. But this incident I cannot forget till my last breath. This lady tried, and being a Parsi lady, doing mischief with my Lord.
Trying to disguise
She was from
herself.
Pune?
No, I think she was from Bombay.
When was the last time you saw Baba?
Oh my, that I will tell you, that was the time when Akhtari Begum gave the program for 4 days.
After the wait a minute, the 4 days was 62 East-West gathering.
No, after East.
After the East gathering
After the
at
East
64.
gathering, yeah.
Huh?
So that is the very nice story.
This is the last time you saw Baba in the physical
yeah.
body.
Before that also we had walked in Guru Prasad Baba.
That is the earthquake.
And
earthquake.
and one at Dharamris.
That is Dara Amrit's wedding.
Okay.
That the last I saw during Dara Amrit's wedding and engagement.
Well, would you share those with me? Would you share those with us?
What?
The time you walked around the garden in Mirza, did you walk with Baba?
Yes.
But-
No, Baba and Mera walked, and we had to be free to do anything, to eat anything. We had a very nice. Yeah. Then I'll tell you about Amrit Dara's wedding. Baba said everyone can come and with their folded hand and pass from me. But Rustam, Sorab, they had the chance to
twins.
sing. They made Baba laugh. Then even Naju Kotwal, then one boy, little boy, he sang Meher Chalisa. Then wedding ceremony got over. That's ritual. Then Baba said, come along. Everyone should come. Just fold their hand and walk. So as usual, I wanted Baba's service. I wanted to be near Baba. My turn came suddenly. I was like a goody lady, good old lady, telling the others to move, go, take chance. And I'm standing near Baba's side. Baba is looking at me and he's laughing.
Yes, he knows you. You're
laughing, yes.
You're having a good excuse to stand there.
Yeah, but my excuse was to be near Baba.
Yes, so if you guide the people,
and,
you can,
and those people were so happy that I'm making them move.
and you're the whole time being with Baba.
I was with near Baba, very close to
Oh,
Baba.
how clever.
Suddenly, you know, what happened? My chance went off. He said, Baba, our Dolly Bastani. He shouted. Oh, Meher Baba, big bomb fell on my feet. Baba said, now come.
You didn't want to have to leave there.
He said, now come. He did like this to me. I folded myself. And what I saw in his face and in his eyes, I can't explain to you. The glory, I can't explain. The last time what I saw in Baba's eyes, that was the last time I saw Baba. I can't say what type of diamonds he had in his eyes.
Glow.
The sparkle,
Yes, diamonds,
the
stars.
brilliance,
So beautiful. And I did Baba. I said, Baba. Then Baba smiled at me. He did like this, I walked. Then for 4 days of Akhtari Begum program in Guru Prasad.
What year was it? This was the same year, a few months earlier, though, or
I can't remember whether
You remember
After East Gathering.
after East Gathering it was.
Maybe 65?
No, 66 must be.
66.
I don't know. So, 8 days before, I used to go at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So I was sitting near the ladies' manlin where they were sitting. We always used to sit, sub Parsis. So suddenly Alaba come, Dolly Bastani, Baba wants you, Dolly Bastani, Baba wants you. And suddenly I trembled. I said something, this my sons must have done Faroukh. He was a very mischievous.
you might have done something terrible, huh,
Yeah.
Faroukh?
So I said, mar gaya, I'm dead now. He said, hurry up. He said, hurry up, Dolly. I went. He said, what is wrong? What happened? Why you are so scared? I said, Baba, you call. Yes, I call you. But why are you scared of me? He said, you call me, no, Baba. Aloba said, Baba wants you. Yes, I want you. Just sit down near my feet. Now, my luck, Baba making me sit near him. And he's telling me, come along, Dolly. Next week you are not free. Today you just relax. There is a Qawwali singer from Kalyan, Haji Madan. You know that on the top of that mount, going to Bombay, there is one samadhi of Muslim saint. So he has come specially to sing today, Qawwali Ghazal. So you take the chance now. He'll sing two Qawwali. I said, okay, Baba, like good lady. he started to sing and said, Dolly, you promise her you'll be sincere with your volunteer work. I said, Baba, I'm always ready, but you make me ready also. He said, yes. He started to sing the Qawwali. I'm turning around and saying, the crowd is gathering, the crowd is gathering. How can I control it? I'm sitting here. I was the one who used to stand near the door to control the crowd. Baba said, Dolly, look at me. I have called you to take the pleasure of listening to this Qawwali. Baba checked me for 4 times. Then he said, no, Dolly, you better go. You're not interested in this Qawwali. He made me go. And I lost the chance sitting near him. But because I was worried about people will rush like anything in the Guru Prasad hall. Anyway, then I went near the hall. Baba saw me. I was checking everyone, making them sit. Getting pinches also all the time from ladies. Oh, yeah, Baba, you?
Yes.
Really?
Why are you touching me? Why are you pushing?
I'm going, don't do. And they used to pinch me also. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Nice.
It was a good time. It was a very good time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So anyway, 4 days of this Begum Akhtar program was going on. On the last day, I don't know, suddenly I saw a group of ladies and men were standing in a corner in between Guru Prasad. I knew one of was a sweeper, the toilet cleaner. I knew her well. She did like this hand to me. I said, come. She said, no.
Harijan.
Harijan.
She said, no. I said, come. Suddenly Baba said, with whom you are talking, Dolly? From Guru Prasad, from Faroukh.
Wow.
I said, Baba, there are some people, I told him in our language, just go and call them. I said, if they won't come, it's my order, you go and call them. Baba, Baba says it's his order. So I went. So that lady met me. He said, Hare, come along, Baba wants you all. Hare. Then she said, how can we come inside? What guts we have got to come in near him? He's Almighty God, He's King of Kings, like this. I said, He's beggars of beggars also, Baba once said to us in Guru Prasad. He said, no. I said, if you are not coming, I will be in the black book of Baba. I said to them, so what? You be in the black book of Baba. We are not going to break our rules.
Customs.
Baba is high and mighty. How can we? You can do whatever you like. We are not interested in you. All the group said like this to me.
Wow.
Oh my Baba. Then I said, what to do, Baba? Suddenly, the lady, the sweeper, I knew her. I embraced her. I said, come on, we'll get embraced to one another. She got mad. What did you do to me? I said, I'm also one of you. Come along, we are all one now. We'll go to Baba. So that lady said, now come along. This lady, she broke her Parsi tradition and she joined us.
Because the Parsis don't embrace
No,
that
they don't.
Harijan.
Harijans. Toilet cleaners.
And they came to me. Baba said, now bring all this gang near me. So I got hold of, 2 girls and took them. So Baba said, why, what is this? I am also one of you. Then I made signs, see what I said. And Baba said, Dolly, you did a good thing bringing them to me. Baba embraced them, made them bow
He
down.
embraced them all.
Yeah, then they gave them sweet, they fed them. Then I went and
How were they after Baba embraced them? How were they?
Oh my God, they were so happy. Then Baba, after they all left, then Baba said, now go on the door, near the threshold of that hall. I went, slowly, people are coming. And it was the last day of Akhtari Begum program. And being that last day, it was a Bakrid. I don't know, Bakrid means they
Muslim
cut.
festival.
Muslim festival.
They cut the goat.
Goat, that day.
Sacrifice.
And it was a beautiful program. So many Muslims came from Pune, outside Pune, Bombay, anywhere, Hyderabad, I don't know, Muslims, especially. The last day was full of Muslims only for Baba's darshan. Anyway, at 6 o'clock, I can't believe, hundreds of people coming for Baba's darshan. And in proper exact time, the line public subsided. Then Baba said, all the volunteers come and take my darshan. Suddenly I started to cry. I don't know. It was something Baba told me, this is your last darshan he's giving me to us, to me and everyone. I was crying like mad. I was in a line, all the volunteers, I was also in the line. I cried like anything. Baba said, why you are crying? You did your very good duty. I said, Baba, go and embrace Mera, he told me. I said, Baba, but go and embrace Mehra. I went,
He didn't let you finish.
I went crying near Mehra. Mehra said, Dolly, come along, stop crying. Why you are crying? Come along. What did Baba told you? I cried and said, Baba told me to embrace you, but I don't know how to embrace you, Mehra, darling. I said like this. And she embraced me. She got hold of me. And I subsided my crying, my control, my nervousness, everything. Because from my heart of heart, I knew this is the last time I'm doing the duty of volunteer in my life. Then Mehra said, now go and embrace Baba. Baba will embrace you. And he embraced me, he kissed me. Then I said, Baba, how are you? He slapped me.
On the shoulder or where? Yeah.
How?
He said, I said, yes, Baba, how are you? He gave me such a hot slap. And whenever I used to go for his darshan, I used to forget all my misery of the house, family, everything. People used to ask something different. I used to see and laugh, be happy in his love. I won't forget my dear Mir
I
Baba.
translate karta and drama to English.
Baba. Yeah. Can you believe he is a real Almighty God and he will be my Lord in my life? This birth or whenever which at birth or Saifalti. I still remember some part of Asia. I don't know whether it was Burma, Indonesia, I don't remember. A group of people came and Baba called them. I was there near him.
Do you know what year?
No, that also I know.
Okay.
Okay. It's 60, after 60s it happened.
In the 60s.
Yes.
Okay.
So, these people were talking with Baba, and Baba is listening. But Iraj couldn't understand the language. I still remember. And then Baba is telling Iraj to tell them, do this, do that. And the way Iraj was translating everything, Iraj listening and Baba telling Iraj to do this. I cannot believe my eyes. How can Baba, Almighty Lord, knows the universal language? That is the biggest proof. I'm still alive to tell you honestly. Baba understood.
You knew what they were saying, and yet...
I can't forget that moment of my life. All those groups, quite the foreigners, whether they were not Burmese, Indonesian, I can't remember. Iraj looking at them and Baba telling Iraj, and these people are telling Baba and Iraj. Then to myself, I'm standing and watching. No, I can't interfere, standing quietly, but to my heart, and saying, Baba, you are my Parvadigar. Allah ilaha yazdam, Ahmad, God Almighty. Yazdam, MeherBaba. Now I can't remember anything more. Which you think of any more, Papa?
No, stop.
Huh?
You can stop.
I'll stop for a second. We're going to get a little more story, a little shorter story from Dolly. Okay.
Yeah.
About
Jai
Shireen
Baba.
Bhai?
Jai MeherBaba. Baba's beloved Baba's mother, Shireen, my dear mother of beloved Baba. Sometimes she used to come to our mummy's house when we were small. And she always used to sit on the iron chair. And my father always used to see that mummy supplied the iron chair. And my father used to always offer her snuff. So Shireen Mai used to say snuff. Mm-hmm. She said, okay, carry on. She will sit for a while or not and move away. So anyway, I used to feel very happy seeing Shireen Mai all the time. When going to tuition class, I used to say, see to my sister, Shireen Mai is going there with Jal. Now my father used to do social work, like giving, like what you say,
Religious social work.
Religious social work. People used to call him, and he used to do like a chef, giving food.
To the hungry and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the community.
Community service.
Parsi community. Parsi. And then at 2 o'clock he used to bring a basket of rice, bowl of dal, all those nice things. And Shireen Mai was fond of this gambar food. It is called gambar. It is a community festival. So mummy used to give me in a very big thali, the rice, dal, then potato chips, mutton, then what you say, kachubar, what you say,
Salad.
Salad.
little, some chapatis, and some pickle, sweet pickle.
I'm not here.
Sweet pickle. And mommy, and she used to cover it with a white muslin. And used to tell me, go give it to Sirin Maya. I used to go. Of course, I was something 12, 14 years old. I used to keep it on the steps of Baba's house. And then I used to knock the door. Those days there were no electric bell. She said, who is it? I said, it's me, Dolly, Golog's daughter. My mother's name was Gul. They used to call her Golog. Okay, hold on, I'm coming. And she used to come up. Oh, it's you. And she said, what happened? Why you are here? I said, Mommy has given the food for you. Okay. I used to pick it up and she used to stand a little bit further and she used to keep it I used to keep it near the threshold. Now she used to ask me, how are you all this? So what? Anything more you want to say? No, I'm going. Empty this and give me. She says, wait 1 minute. Don't move, huh? I said, yes, I'm still. She was very religious, pious. She never liked people going near her.
Why?
For monthly, if they are monthly period.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Very pious.
Old type.
Orthodox.
Oh, from the old.
Orthodox. You were
But
pious.
Baba had that. I heard the story recently that Baba deliberately had someone brought to him who didn't want to come because of that.
Broke it.
He
Baba
broke it. Yeah, broke that
So
old.
then she used, after doing all this, she said, I'm coming. And no, she said, I know. Tell me, are you in monthly period? I said, you come and ask my mother. You girl, I'm asking you, you don't understand what, I said, I don't understand what you're talking. Mommy told me to give you all this, I gave, and I want this empty thing, bowls and this big thal plate. Alright, go. I'm coming at 4 o'clock. Tell your mother not to go anywhere. Oh my God. At 4 o'clock exact she came and she started to call, Golo, where are you? I said, here, I'm coming. My father went and brought the iron chair, made us sit. And then she said, see your daughter, she cannot understand what I was talking to her. So mommy said, what? I asked her. So my mother she told to my dear Sirinmai, I know you don't like all these things. I will not send my daughter with this thing. So then she felt happy. She said, she's a nice girl.
What a sweet story. Do you have any more stories of Shireen Mai that you remember? Any special things that happened?
Can I tell you?
Yeah, please.
Header's for me.
Huh?
Header.
Can we stop for a second?
Yes.
Okay, we'll stop for just. You're going to tell the story of Shireen Mai. One more story. Share with us.
Yeah. Every evening, I and my sister used to go for this tuition class. And me and my sister always used to see Shireen Mai calling somebody, our Parsi people, family. And we used to hide and watch her because we used to admire Shireen Mai like anything. She was so beautiful, like an angel. And those Parsi family lady used to come down. She used to take out the money, big notes those days, 10 rupees, some I don't know how many. She used to take it out and give it to them. One day every month she used to do all this. She used to help many Parsi community, poor people. One day we were caught by Shireen Mai. So, you Lichi girls, spying on me. I'm coming tomorrow to your mommy. I said, no, Shireen Mai, don't come. We'll get the beating from mommy. Don't, please, no. Next time, don't spy me.
Don't spy on me.
We used to feel happy to see that she's giving charity, helping people. But we used to admire Shireen Mai, not spying about this.
Yeah, you were just watching
charity,
her. Yeah.
But we used to admire her. But one day we were caught by her.
So you couldn't follow her anymore?
No more. Go home and come back to tuition class and come.
Oh, how cute.
I'll come and tell you, Mom. I said, Shireen Mai, we'll get the sapat. Beating with slippers beating. Okay, go to your tuition classes. This I still remember seeing my son. You both cunning girls spying at me.
Are there any other stories you remember about?
No, we were not allowed to go anywhere out. No, olden days, Orthodox. But my dear Shireen Mai used to come to my mommy's house. And I used to talk to her more. I don't know. Now also I'm talking more.
How beautiful, beautiful stories. And do you remember, do you remember any particular stories you used to talk to her, or you just share your daily
That time
things?
I tell you, 11, 12, 13 something I was in age. But after my monthly period, mommy never used to say. And even my other sister. And she said, now no more. Because anyone in the house has period. She didn't like it.
How beautiful stories, darling.
So particular, no? Seeing my about periods, and your
Well,
Baba broke it.
A lot of cultures were, though. You know, American Indians too. I mean, all over the world it was considered not acceptable. Can you think of any more stories you'd like to share, Dolly?
Merengues ni bolwa mango pelu drama kidelo Baba ni Jesus Christ na Baba bolu who's that girl? Bolo Merengues because she told me not to tell anybody this.
Okay, one of my daughter was selected for the 7 avatars. Rustam Surab were there.
For the dressing and the sari.
No, 7 avatar play.
Oh, 7 avatar.
Pune Center did.
Ah.
In Guru Prasad.
In one of my daughter. So she had to.
What was your daughter's name?
Merengues.
Remember, I always want to say name. Okay.
Merengues. So she was selected as a Jesus Christ. Some was selected. One was selected as a Mary Magdalene. Some were Krishna and all this. So anyway, Baba knew all the children's name, but Baba couldn't make out, and he liked that child. She dressed up as Lord Christ, and then the lady Mary MacDonald hiding near Christ, no? And he said, she told them just in English, those who have not seen must throw stone at them. Baba liked it very much. So he told Airaj. Airaj made inquiry in Pune Center. He said, this is Bastani daughter.
Oh, he liked that particular role, and he didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
She married a Christian.
She married a Christian woman.
Interesting, isn't it? And she played the role that... Can you think of any more stories? Can we get any more out?
I'm trying quick.
I did not meet Baba. My 4 children met Baba. I and my youngest son Faroukh met beloved Baba, MeherBaba, on Pune station in October something, 1950, while he was going to Andhra Pradesh. And that also by grace of Baba, I met him very lovingly. Sailor Mama helped me to go. As I and my Sailor Mama saw Baba getting down from the bogie compartment, and Faroukh was in my hand. I had a garland. Those days, 1 rupee garland was so beautiful and thick.
This was in 54.
And
This was the first time you saw Baba?
yes, all my children met Baba.
But you hadn't yet.
No.
Why?
My husband was anti-Baba. My father was anti-Baba.
Oh, so it kept you...
Even I had Baba's picture. I used to keep it in my prayer book.
Yeah, that Parsi community took
Yeah.
a long time, didn't it?
So anyway,
So you met Baba at the same time your mom did. Faroukh, we're going to have you sit here and tell some stories in just a little
So
bit.
anyway, then I felt so happy to see him. I garlanded him. So suddenly our senior Adi said, make a chain. Faroukh was in my lap. I threw him down near Baba's feet. And I got hold of Adi Irani and myself. Some other people came. Then Baba saw me, Then he said, come on, pick him up. He met all my children. Then he said, go home.
That was the
Baba.
first time.
Jai Baba.
Oh, how beautiful.
And then the line started to go on meeting Baba all the time, always.
And isn't it interesting, the first time you met Baba, you immediately had to be
Yeah.
one of his protectors?
Yeah.
From the very first moment.
Jai Baba.
That ended up being your role with him. One of the roles with him is to be one of his volunteers to protect him. Imagine being able to protect the avatar.
Yeah, Baba.
Okay. Now, Jai Baba Dolly,
Jai Baba,
thank you
very
so
much.
much
Thank you
for
very
sharing.
much, Baba.
Okay, now we have Faroukh, Dolly's son, and he's going to tell some of the stories that he remembers, as well as of Dolly. Maybe together, the two of you will say something together. But Faroukh, what were some of the first memories? Like when your mom first met Baba, you did too.
Jai Baba. Now I'm going to go a little bit in detail and try to remember as much as I can of my past. I remember we used to go to Guru Prasad walking in Pune in the month of April, May, when it was really hot with all my brothers and sisters and even mummy taking us. And it was really like going to a picnic. That's what we knew. We were like 6 years, 4 years. You can say 4 years, mummy says that I met Baba around that age, 3 years or 4 years. And we used to enjoy like 7 years, 8 years, and we used to go to Guru Prasad. And Baba used to call us in the 50s also. And then it carried on. And we were very nice kids because each time Baba would give darshan, I used to go and everybody used to go for darshan. Not once, but 2 and 3 times.
As many times as you get in line.
Because we used to get one candy. Just for one candy, we would stand in a queue again, a line again, and go again. And many times I used to see even Baba used to get fed up with some of the children and he would pull their ear and say, now don't come. But well, he didn't do to me.
I heard he's done that to Mani before too. I remember Mani tell a story like that.
But he didn't do that to me. But yes, Mummy did complain that I was mischievous and Baba hold my ear. Not once but twice. And saying, don't do it. Like once she said, I'm very mischievous. Once saying that I'm not studying. And he hold.
Oh, you told on him, huh?
Yes. Now this was going on in 50s, late 50s. 60s, okay. Now I remember one incident when I was in 3rd grade, in 3rd standard. I told Mummy, why don't you tell Baba that I'm very weak in mathematics. 0 you can say almost. And she said yes, and Baba was living for Nagar that time, in Guru Prasad. That was his last darshan in the early morning hours, and we would go in our school uniform. And so I come over there, Mummy would say, come on, hurry up. So he would sit in the other men's Bendu's room that side, where the bathroom was there, just next to it. He would sit over there in Guru Prasad. So I went quickly, I bowed down, and Baba was quite in a jovial mood. I do remember this very well. Well, and then Mummy saying, she talked in Gujarati only with Baba, saying that Baba is very weak in maths. So Baba just laughed and said, even I'm also like this, even me. So Mummy said, Baba, don't make him shameless. In Gujarati, don't make him shameless. So Baba is winking at me like this. Even I'm go. So Eraj is saying, Eraj also was happy, and I don't know, that was, so Baba said, even I was, and he winked away at me. Well, I thought now it's a miracle I'm going to become an expert in maths, but no, I didn't become an expert in arithmetic or anything. I was the same old thing. I used to always fail in it. This is one of the incidents I remember. Then as I grew up a little bit, we used to always take darshan. Baba was to us not as a god. When we were young, we knew he was something big, like a big person, saint or something, but not as a god. We never thought all about that. We were young, we were always mischievous, playing around. It was like going to a picnic, like how now people go outing in the parks and gardens. This was like for us, entertainment. We used to enjoy. And every time April, May month coming, now is the time coming, let's go to Guru Prasad. Those were the days,
Every summer.
Yes, and summer hot. I remember we were young, we used to go and play football behind Guru Prasad, and even, there are a lot of stories also, other kids from Bombay also, like Sarosh Mystery is one of them, the Dada Chandi. And of course, Faroukh, who's at Mirazad, he used to always come and shout at us, listen, don't make a lot of noise. Baba heard that there's a lot of noise coming. He used to come and scare us that Baba is hearing and he's complaining. Faroukh would come. Faroukh was very nice person from his childhood. Faroukh. His brother Sarosh
very
and me
devout
were
from the beginning, huh?
Yes. Sarosh and me were, Khilani also, Judge, he had his 2 sons. We all used to play over there.
They were punished also.
We were punished also, man.
Are you part of the mysterious and mischievous boys who used to mix the shoes up sometimes?
Yes. I was also one of them.
Used to throw in the pond.
But I escaped.
Threw it in the pond?
Yes.
Tell that story. That's funny.
Well, I was pretty young. I do not know, but Mummy, I do remember throwing shoes and running off. But Mummy saved me.
Throw the shoes in the pond?
Pendu. Yes. Mummy
from Pendu Kaka.
Pendu Kaka. Mummy saved me.
Pendu came to know that this is my son.
So I escaped that because I was pretty young that time, like 7 years, 6 years and all that. Well, and Faroukh was the same quiet. like he's now when he was young also, you know.
Devotional from day one.
Yes, and we were always playing around behind.
Mischievous.
And
Happy-go-lucky.
Rustam Sorab also, you can say, they also used to play sometimes, you know.
Join them.
Join us for 1 hour, not whole day in the afternoon, morning till evening, no. So we used to enjoy over there. It was like picnic, you know. And there were other kids also. Then a stage came where kids used to come, in Bombay kids, and people used to come in those days on motorcycle and scooters. So there were some kids, they used to open up somebody's scooter and go on scooter rides. And it seems that Baba came to know, and he got angry and he stopped all that. But we used to still continue
because it
playing.
became a hangout.
Yes, and they were all Baba lovers only from Bombay.
Yeah, but he didn't
Baba
want-
came, Mani Fui came to know.
Money too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mani came to know and she told
About their
Baba.
mischief.
Not I used to not open scooters,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
others used to do. Well, they were innocent.
Yeah,
and we
of
would
course,
quietly
it was
come
not
and put it
harmful
away.
thing.
It was all innocent in those days, you know. Well, that also passed by, but the best part was that all this program used to happen in Guru Prasad. However we were. During the time of darshan, we would go quietly and stand in a line for Baba's darshan and take Baba's darshan, and I would stand that side, Sarosh and all, they would go and stand that side quite separate, not together, to show Baba that look, we are very good. And I used to
So you're very good.
and I want to bring this incident up about this thing personal. This is a very important thing. Baba used to give darshan in Guru Prasad, if you see in the film, and Mera's room was that side, and she had those shutters. I was innocent, I never knew who Mera was. I never heard of her name till Baba dropped her body. I never heard Mera's name. Can you believe that? Till 1969, I came to know over here that this is Mera. I never heard her name all my life. It's unbelievable, right? This is how we were brought up. Because they didn't want a man to hear Mera's name in our ears. I never knew. I came to know who Mera is. I knew Mummy used to go to Nagar for somebody's birthday. They used to go to Mera's birthday, but I thought Mani's sister's birthday and all that. That's all that we knew, but we were so innocent. Well, I used to go and stand in Guru Prasad. This is an incident about Baba, I'm going to bring it up. He is very kind also, and he knew everything. He knew I was such an innocent person. Baba never liked any man standing, Mera used to sit and see, and Baba never liked anybody standing that side, right? I used to stand over there, always. And I used to hear voices inside, especially Mani's voice I used to hear. See this person this, that person this. I could hear some voice. I said, why they are looking? Who is inside? And Baba used to give darshan.
And he didn't like a man standing over there, right?
Nobody used to stand over there. I was a kid. Kid means not even kid of 4 years, like
7, 8 years.
8 years, 9 years you can say. No.
7, 8.
Yeah, but he never liked, but he wouldn't say anything to me, and he would look at me, he would give darshan, he would look that side, and I would be like a good boy standing every time during the period of darshan. And I used to see also, who is that inside? I was, young like a kid, I would look, who's this? But Baba never did like this, don't look, he coldly he would
Move
look.
away.
No, he never even told me move away, just nothing.
Just
And
don't look,
I used
just
to
don't
say,
look.
yeah. No, he didn't even say don't look. I would look like, how child looks that way, but never once Baba insulted or anything like that. He knew I was innocent. Yeah. I used to always stand over there and observe Baba, how he used to give darshan. Sometimes I used to see Eroj always cleaning his sweat, people would give presents, and Baba would, like somebody gave Baba the present, after 2-3 people, Baba would give that person the present. You gave Baba the prasad or some gift, he would give. And I used to observe, he would give it to mostly to poor people only. I used to observe Baba, and sometimes he would feel so tired, and sometimes like a glow, like that it was always, And this I used to see regularly in Guru Prasad. If you see in the film, it's not that we would see Baba always in glow, and sometimes you see him tired also and all that. This was very nice, and even Dr. Harry Kenmore used to come, and he would sit on the men's side, but we never knew that he's blind also. We used to think he used to come with a walking stick because his eyes were so beautiful, Yes. About Dr. Harry Kenmore also, I'll tell you one thing. Afterwards, which Anna Rosa told me this in New York also. But before that, I remember one incident. A Parsi gentleman, quite old and aged, he came from Bombay in the train, and Baba's orders were that at times we used to put our feet on Baba. At times he would, Baba used to give hand and we had to kiss the hand. So this Parsi gentleman came from Bombay like around 3 o'clock or 3:30. And he comes and Baba is talking to him and he's talking and Araj is telling, okay, take Baba's darshan. And Baba is sitting down. So this poor fellow, he bent down and immediately put his head on Baba's feet. And Baba got so angry. Oof, like the whole Guru Prasad was silent. Baba is telling Araj, doesn't he know what's he doing? Why is he breaking my order? So Baba is saying, don't you know? And he's shivering. No, Baba, I didn't. Didn't you get my letter? No darshan, putting your head on my feet. And he's shaking. Baba is saying, are you sure? And he said, yes, Baba. Why will I do such a thing? Then Baba looked at him and smiled and said, come on. And Baba hugged him because he was scared and sweating.
He was so merciful.
He was sweating in front of you see, in front of everybody. It was an insult to him, quite an aged man. But you know, Baba, suddenly he wanted to know the truth. Did he do it on purpose or what? But he said no. And then Baba embraced it. And he was a very close Baba lover. One of the old Baba lover and a close. You know. This is the incident also I remember. Then during East-West gathering also, I remember very well, Dr. Harry Ken was giving, saying Parodiga prayer and all that, and whole, backside of the group was quiet, everything was, and which Mummy of course was saying all the rush and all that. I had taken only once that darshan during East-West gathering. There was such a big line, and I remember somebody introducing me, Baba is, that this is Dolly Bastani's son, and Baba is doing that. And I'm looking at Baba.
Like who?
Like this he did to me, pointing up, like this. This guy. So I'm thinking, suddenly a thought came to me, doesn't Baba know me? So innocent I was.
Yeah.
But I asked Araj and some people around, and they said Baba threw a spark in you. By saying you, he threw a spark in that split of a second. This is what I was told by other Manlis also, But to my thought it came, Baba doesn't know me. Of course he knew.
Because you were interpreting it one way, but they knew what Baba was doing. Because
We
Baba
cannot understand God language. I remember one incident of Ali Senior. Can I say for him?
Of course,
Yes. You see, those days were not good for me, couldn't afford. So I used to take my children walking to Guru Prasad at 1 o'clock, 1:30. But we used to reach in 15 minutes, 10 minutes time. Suddenly I saw Adi's car coming out from 1 o'clock and he stopped it. He said, where are you going, Bastani? I said, I've got to Baba. He said, sit down. We all sat down. And I said, you stupid lady, why you want to go to Baba in this hot sun with your children? If you want to suffer, but don't let your children suffer in this hot sun. You know what they'll get? Sun temperature and typhoid, heat fever. I said, so what? Let it be. I'm going to see Baba and I'm going to meet Baba. He's my only. Okay, you're stupid. Listen to me, still I'm giving you a chance. I'm telling you privately, sincerely. I feel sorry for you as well as for your kids. So I said, what to do? You Baba, best thing, my advice. I said, really? Now can I say, Adi, to you anything more? He says, sure, tell me. I said, Adi, you also take my advice and don't go to Guru Prasad, leave Baba. He said, how dare you tell me to leave Baba? I said, why did you tell me to leave Baba? I said, you are very smart, huh, Dolly?
I heard this very well. I was young.
Then anytime we used to see us, he used to give us lift.
Those were the Baba lovers,
Those one, Adi Senior.
Ali and all this.
the early ones.
Baidul, I can't remember. Ranu Geli, she was so sweet, and I used to look at her in Guru Prasad. And she used to usually wear a skirt, Ranu. And I just, in those days, we used to not see many foreigners, rarely anybody. And I said, who is this American, some Britisher or what she? And we used to, and another person, Dr. Donkin also, we used to see Francis Brabazon. Really, when we remember all these, they're so loving, so kind in those days. All those rush, they used to take care of everybody, And I remember even about Dr. Harry Kenmo, when he said the prayer in East-West gathering and Baba told in front of everybody.
Pin drop silence.
And then he told Araj and described who he is. He said, this Dr. Harry Kenmo is he's my son. He's my real son. Baba said.
Really?
Yes, about Dr. Harry Kenmo. Baba loved Harry Kenmo a lot, This is what I can even talk to you about our late not doctor, sorry, Anna Rosa Karash from New York. I don't know, people have
Okay, let's hear your story.
Yes, and this is I like that lady. I know she was very disciplined, but she had told me that she had written to Baba once that I want to come to India and set up something in Mamleshwar, something about, Baba and stay, Baba used to get down in Mamleshwar and do something over there, paintings and all that stuff. She wanted to do something, she told me. And Baba sent her back a letter saying no. She told me herself this, saying that no, you will not come. Take care of Dr. Harry Kenmore. That's your duty. And she did it till the end.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did it.
She did.
Dr. Anna Rosa did that. That's the work she did fulfill Baba's wish, And she did make me even hear Dr. Harry Kenmore's tape. Dr. Harry Kenmore, I don't know where those tapes are, but I've heard this. And she died in the later stage. She had that tape in Lancaster.
Yeah, she just died just a couple of years ago or
Yes.
so. Just a few
I was
years
there.
ago.
I was there.
Wow.
Mummy also was there.
Yeah, I was.
And she made me hear that tape. Dr. Harry Kenmore had a habit of taking tape record and he used to tape. Airaj would say and Baba would do that way. Like that. Those sounds I heard and I told Anna Rosa, yes, this is Baba. Baba had the tech of making those noises.
And you could hear that and hear Baba's kiss.
Snapping.
The snap and Baba's kiss.
You could hear that also. And even this thing.
Wow.
She made me hear. And she,
Take care of.
Big cobweb.
and
Oh my God, take care.
No, I've been standing here for an hour. It's all right.
And she told me, Faroukh, you're the first person, very few people have given this to hear. She wanted to know what's this translation in Gujarati. It was about Airaj. And I told her, see, this is what Baba is telling Airaj. And Airaj is means
Do you
Airaj was
remember what it was? So you can share
No,
with
I have
us?
not remembered exactly.
Darn.
But I'll have to rewind my tape.
Yeah, okay. And if you can remember, we'll record it. So
Actually, Baba was telling Airaj and Dr. Harry Kenmore was telling Baba. And then Airaj would say something in Gujarati to Baba. That's what she wanted to know. And she never wanted to give that tape to anybody. It was about discussion about Dr. Harry Kenmore coming and staying in Meras or something like that it was, I remember. And who would take care of him and all that. That was all the discussion, and she wanted to know. This is one of the another incident also I can tell you about Gaimai Jasawala telling me.
okay, and then you guys might want to get the Artie.
Yeah, this is the last incident I'll tell you quickly. About Baily Irani.
Okay.
This is what Gaimai Jasawala told me, and she told me, go ask Naswan Mama, Airaj's uncle. And Baily Irani had a habit of going and asking money from Naswan Mama, saying, give me the money, I need 5 rupees. Yeah. You said it? Oh.
No, but you didn't say that on tape.
You didn't say on the
We were discussing it and we didn't tape it.
Baily Irani had the habit of asking money from Baba said, okay, you need anything, supply or anything, you ask Naswan, and Naswan has to notify and all that. So he said yes, and he would go and demand, give me money. Baba said this, that, come on. He would take Baba's name and take money from Naswan. He used to bully him actually. And I didn't believe Gaimai Jasawala telling me this. No, yes, your uncle was like this. I said, no, Baily Irani was not like this. She said, go and ask Naswan.
Baily was your uncle?
Yes.
My sister's husband.
Yes. So what happened was that one day Baba called Naswan Mama over here in Meherabad and said, how's everything going on? Yes, fine. So how's Baily doing? He meets you, he gives you any packets? Yes, Baba. And I give him every day 5 rupees, sometimes 10 rupees. And Baba said, for what? Well, Baba knew he would go and have drinks and So Baba got angry and called Baily. You took money from him. And after that, Baba ordered Naswan Mama, don't give him any more. And you're not supposed to go near Naswana. Airaj's uncles and aunties, they were all saints. That's all I can tell you. I can talk a lot about them also. Because I was brought up by them only. I used to hang out with them in Bindra house and all that.
It'd be nice to get some of those stories. We'll have to do it because it's already time.
Jai
And we
Jai
want you to
Baba.
do. Thank you, Faroukh. Thank you, Dolly.